Listen to Encore story.
Diminish.
Where is she? Wait, what? Is she above? It's so hot. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yo, there's a cat.
What happens next, Encore?
We're gonna do auto.
Yeah, we want to hear the rest of the story. Oh, settle down, you two. The Woolly Warrior will come out once everyone's nicely in their seats. Plus, Encore is still waiting for a friend. Ah, there he is. Rover! Encore finally got to see you again.
We finally got to see Encore again, though.
I was wondering if you'd come, and even had Cosmos and Cloudy go scouting for you. Encore wants you to come play with us and listen to our stories. Everyone was so busy the last time Encore's here in Jinzhou, we didn't even get to play together. But Encore won't let that happen again. Cause Encore's here on vacation this time.
Oh, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this.
What? Encore doesn't know anything about any homework.
Wait, she has homework?
Anyway, since we finally got some free time, I told Alto I wanted to visit some friends in Jinzhou. Oh, but he just lay in his chair, bragged about how he has so much grown-up stuff to worry about, and was too busy for playtime.
I mean, that's Alto for you.
Grown-ups. They're always so busy. They don't even have time for stories. Well, too bad for Alto. All I could do was come here by myself with my stories and Alto's wallet.
Wait, she kidnapped the wallet.
Right. Let me introduce you to everyone. But I think most of them have heard about you already. Gather around, everyone. Encore presents to you Rover, savior of Jinzhou, hero of heroes.
I'm not too sure about the last part. Yo.
Oh, stop trying to hide it already.
Encore's on cloud 9.
Encore told us how you took out that giant TD like this, and that. So cool.
What the fudge?
Are you here for some stories, big hero?
Say yes. Say yes.
Yep. Encore stories are really fun. Last time we had one about a big bad wolf that can turn itself into mist.
Sounds a lot like Alto.
Oh, there's this other story about a golden-eyed kitty and his little birdie friend with gray feathers.
Huh?
This one's about me and Yang Yang.
Oh, okay.
There's plenty more of them. This time, Encore's got a whole new story to tell. It's about the adventures of the Woolly Warrior. You'll love it.
Woolly Warrior. We're not gonna break their hearts on this one. We're not gonna be breaking hearts.
That's right. Adventures are the best. So, want to hear Encore's stories? If you enjoy stories, Rover, you might even get to go inside one. What do you say, Woolies?
Wait.
Go inside a story. Is Encore using some kind of metaphor? Doesn't hurt to check it out, I guess.
Again, we're not gonna be breaking hearts.
Encore has even saved a front row seat just for you. All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start.
Okay. I should have screenshotted that.
All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start. Is it about the grey birdie? We didn't
Yo!
get to finish it last time.
Is it about the gray body? A kid talking like a mature British woman. That's rich.
Nope. Today's story will be about the woolly warrior and how she makes her wishes come true. The story begins in a land of boundless imagination, known as the Woolly Kingdom. Legend says that deep within the kingdom's castle lies a magical gateway. Whoever passes through it can have any wish come true. To reach this gateway, you must first go over a great many obstacles. Yet, countless adventurers still choose to embark on this journey, for each holds wishes to fulfill. Before setting off on their quests, Fairy Cloudy will ask them, should you pass through this mythical gateway, you will be granted endless wealth and honor, along with a treasure trove of unforgettable memories. Now, answer me this. What drives you to venture on this risky journey? If you'd ask me, I'd choose wealth. That way, I can buy all the starflakes I can eat.
I'd definitely choose honor. That way I'll be famous and everyone would shout my name whenever they see me. Wherever.
What about you, brave adventurer? Do you seek riches or fame? Oh, so this is the kind of choice a grown-up would make. See? Everyone's wishes are different, which also makes their journeys unique. And among these people, there's a small adventurer that goes by the name of Woolly Warrior. When asked about her desires, she replies, "I do not seek wealth or honor. Bah!" Fairy Cloudy, greatly puzzled by this reply, goes on to ask, "If you desire neither wealth nor honor, why do you choose to venture to the Gateway of Wishes?" "I have but one wish, to be reunited with my family." Fairy Cloudy nods in approval and offers her guidance to the little warrior. "Very well. Then believe in my tale and close your eyes, little warrior and her companions." When you open your eyes, a brand new adventure shall unfold before you. Once we've completed this story together, your wishes will all be granted. So, does the Woolly Warrior's companion accept this invitation?
Is that Encore? I should go check it out.
You must be new to this place. Are you also searching for the Gateway of Wishes?
Gateway of Wishes. Looks like I'm inside Encore's story somehow.
That's great. How about we team up? I have a wish I want to make too. Since it's your first time here, everything must feel strange to you, huh? This is the Woolly Kingdom, a land filled with lots and lots of woolies. Look, even the clouds are shaped like them. You're in luck. I know this place like the back of my head.
What the hell?
I can be your tour guide. Yippee! Let's go! Fairy Cloudy told me that as long as we walk along this path, we'll get there eventually. Once we're there, I gotta make her tell us where all the treasure is hidden.
It's just kind of sad that I cannot use my Encore. I can't use my own Encore for this. I do have my own Encore, but she's currently just a level 70 without any proper echoes. So I'm kind of sad, to be honest. The Encore that they're lending to us is Cosmic Ripples. Why? I want to question why Cosmic Ripples.
Please don't hurt me! I'm just an ordinary box! Beware! This is where many
Stand on the bounce pad, get propelled into the air. Okay.
begin. When a story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Since we'll
Okay,
only be
so that's
telling
how you
the
do
beginning
it.
of the story this time, we should get to the end pretty soon.
It's a good thing that you can, float. Or glide, rather. Glide.
You're in for some surprises. Look at all these monsters. Let's beat them up. You're it.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Oh, you're finally here. Those terrible monsters. This is Cloudy Fairy. She gets scared pretty easily, but she's really nice and will give us directions.
She's even got all the settings prepared and everything.
So, you're searching for the Gateway of Wishes. All you need to do is follow this path and collect 3 relics. Yes! The first relic is the Sword of Courage. To obtain it, you will have to face all of your challenges head-on. Be careful. Next, the Shield of Faith. This is a tricky one, but so long as you believe in yourself, you'll find it eventually after searching every nook and cranny. And finally, the Wreath of Hope, a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. Once you've gathered all 3 relics, the Gateway of Wishes will open before you. Perfect. Now that we have clues about the relics, Woolly Warrior's adventures are officially a go. All we need to do now is go through this door and we'll be back to the real world. Oh, thank you, Fairy Cloudy.
It's like a Tiny Tina Adventures. I forgot. Borderlands? Yeah, there we go. It's like Borderlands Tiny Tina's Adventures. That's what I'm thinking about this.
Finders keepers.
So it's basically lighthearted.
from the Woolly Kingdom. Yuppers! It's where all the Woolly stories begin. Cosmos and Cloudy's home. With their help, Encore can even invite friends for a visit. But not everyone, though. The Woolly Kingdom won't welcome anyone who thinks the stories are just made up. You're different. You're one of Encore's best friends and have listened to my stories. So Encore wanted to give you a surprise.
Okay.
I know, right? You and I work great as a team. Encore really enjoys this story. In it, Woolly Warrior and her companions work their way out of all kinds of trouble, just like we did. Mom said that as long as you believe, the stories will give you strength. So whenever I think of them, it makes my heart feel warm.
Okay. Okay.
And Encore wants to share this warm feeling with you and make you happy too. Because Encore loves to play an adventure with you. It's just that everyone was so busy last time. But this time, Encore's here on vacation. Curious about what happens next in the story, Rover? If you are, you should join Encore's adventure team. That way, we can go and find out its ending together.
Okay. Okay.
Sure, you can be captain, and Encore will be the vice captain. Now, for our first team assignment, let's go find out everyone's thoughts on the story.
Oh.
The joys of the story should be shared with everyone. It's not just my story. Once we know what the audience thinks, we'll know how to work on the story going forward. After
Why
all,
is there a
it's
kid
the
that's on
applause
solo?
that makes for a curtain call.
Why is there a kid solo?
Okay, let's see. Look, that girl by herself over there. Encore wonders what she thinks about the story. Come on, let's go ask her.
Oh, okay. That's why there was a bit of focus on her. Let's sit down. Oh, we can't talk to her if we sit down. Okay.
Hey, I saw you all by yourself over here. What's your name?
I'm Ying.
Ying. Got it. This is Rover. He's the captain of Team Willy.
Are we gonna be a team of 3?
Yes. Hello. You're here to ask about my thoughts on the story, right? I actually have something to ask you.
Ask away. Encore will answer anything.
Okay. Is it true that after gathering all 3 relics, you can have your wishes come true?
Yeah, it's what it says in the story.
Okay.
I'd like you to see this.
Okay.
Let me see. It's a map on a piece of wood. That looks like a lighthouse. And a giant rock over here. But Encore can't really tell exactly where it is. Whoa. You can tell just from that? Oh, you must have been to
What the
every
fuck?
corner of Jinzhou.
Rover looking smug.
An area on the map is circled out with a sword-shaped sign on it. Wait, could this be a treasure map? That sign must be the Sword of Courage. Encore remembers that at some point of the story, the Woolly Warrior will get her hands on a treasure map. This map, where did you find it?
It's from my mom. This map is a promise we made. Mom took me to a play one time.
Oh.
I remember in that play, the adventurers wanted to have their wishes come true. So with the Woolly Fairy's help, they set off to find the legendary relics.
Oh, she knows the story.
The story you told us.
She knows the
After
story.
watching it, I asked Mom all the time if these relics that could make wishes come true were real, and whether we could go look for them. But she was always busy with work as a ranger, so she wasn't home much.
Okay.
Then, one day, Mom gave me this treasure map. She said she got it from the Woolly Fairy, and it's for one of the hidden relics. She told me next time she came back from work, she would go relic hunting with me.
No
I
way.
wouldn't have to be afraid of anything.
No way. You're gonna hit us with
She
this.
wanted me to think hard about what I'd wish for most once we found all the relics. I thought of a lot of wishes. I wanted to have all the starflakes I could eat. Lots and lots of new toys. But now, I only have one wish. I want to see my mom again. There are so many things I want to tell her.
Ooh, this is stuff.
The grown-ups all said that Mom was on a mission somewhere far, far away. But I felt like they were hiding something from me. I knew Mom was never coming home. But I just wanted to see her again. And then I thought of her treasure map. I told Dad about the map. And he just hugged me and didn't say anything.
Oh.
But when I heard your story, I was thinking, if it's all true, then maybe, just maybe...
Okay.
Then you should join our team. Encore knows that grown-ups always say that kind of thing just to be nice. Most of them are okay, just a little stuffy sometimes. Encore's heard a lot of them before, so Encore can tell what's real and what's not. Like this treasure map? It's 100% real, that's for sure.
You really think so?
Yep, trust me. Since your mom left you this treasure map, then there's more reason we should go look for it. Plus, Rover and I are searching for an ending to the story. Now,
Okay.
the clue to the ending is right in our hands. What do you say, Captain?
This
Let's
actually
get
got
to it.
interesting. This actually got interesting.
Team Wooly is ready to roll out. Objective, the 3 relics. I'm not really familiar with Jinzhou. Have you ever been to that place, Ying?
Yeah. Mom would sometimes take me on a field trip there. But she warned me not to go there alone, because TDs might show up.
That's why she said she wanted to go with you. Together.
All right then, it's settled. Let's go. Got no time to waste.
Okay. Yo. I mean, I'm taking this as an opportunity to earn money. To earn money and astrite, but I'm actually invested. I'm actually invested in it. So it's here, okay?
According to the treasure map, the sword should be around here somewhere.
Why are there so many Tic Tacs? Are they having a party?
They look really angry.
No need to worry.
Ying. We'll keep you safe. don't know this, but Woolly Warrior once met a huge cat monster 100 times stronger than her, and she was so scared that her legs were trembling.
Really?
That's right. But even so, she stood her ground. Because she had all of her friends behind her, she had to fight. Just like the situation we're in now. You can't let a few small TDs beat you down.
Let's make this quick, Encore.
Okay.
Leave it to me.
In flame.
There we go.
You two were incredible.
You betcha! Wait till you see what else we can do. Am I right, Rover? We'll take on anything they chuck at us. Quick! Let's check and see if the sword's around here. Is that some kind of puzzle over there? Do we need to put something inside of it to activate it? Oh, it's a bit too high for Ying and me to reach.
I got it. Looks like we just need to place the treasure map on top.
Okay, what am I supposed to do? Puzzles. Oh. Oh, we're gonna be jumping. Holy shit. We're gonna be jumping. Okay. Oh my god, I hate jumping puzzles.
That's another puzzle.
Was it not in the story before?
We're so high up. This is even higher than any of the climbing games Mom and I used to play.
Just keep looking ahead and it won't be as scary. It's easy. Here, watch.
I never liked jumping puzzles. Okay.
So, is this the sword in the story that can slice through anything?
It's the mountain chopping sword of courage.
Mountain chopping sword. What the fuck? I want to say it looks plain. But I don't want to break this kid's heart.
The sword's actually made out of wood. And it's missing a small piece too. Look, there's a letter.
What does it say?
My dear little warrior, you found the first relic. Right now, you must be thinking, what a plain-looking sword. How could this ordinary wooden sword possibly be the legendary sword of courage? Don't feel disappointed just yet. Think back on what you've been through so far.
Okay.
All the challenges you faced along the way. The waves under your feet felt so high to you. And the treasure chest above seemed ever so far away. Yet still, you continued to climb the mountains, every step of the way, until you finally reached the peak. Your courage has been heard. And this seemingly ordinary wooden sword
Is the proof of your courage.
Yeah, that's what it says in the letter. How did you know, Encore?
Did it also appear in other Woolly stories?
Anything else? Did the letter mention any clues about the next relic? We still have 2 to go.
Yes. It goes on to say, "Oh, little warrior, your adventure doesn't end here. To have your wishes come true, courage alone is not enough. You need
Okay.
not look far, as the shield that symbolizes faith is buried right beneath your very feet. In a land covered in sand, treasures may lay, or there may be nothing at all. A land covered in sand.
I know just the place.
Then let's go check it out. Sounds like it'll be a treasure hunt in the sand.
Okay. So it's just beneath us.
Terminate. We're here! At long last, the brave adventurers reach their second destination. And thus, they start a hunt for the legendary Shield of Faith on this sand-covered beach. They say only the bravest adventurers can find it, as it puts their will to the test.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Yin can go left, Encore will go right, and you can take care of the middle. If anyone finds anything interesting, show me and we can take a look at it together.
Okay.
Got it. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, shit. That is so obvious, but I mean, it's okay, I guess. So it's just here. Just oh, there's one more. There's another one here.
Bingo. This has to be the Shield of Faith. There's a letter attached to it. I should bring it over to Encore and Ying.
Wait, let me check the chest.
Please have them. I hope they will prove useful.
Well, did you find the shield? Way to go! I know who to call if I ever need to find something. I'll go get Yin.
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
It's also made of wood.
But look how well made it is! With the Sword of Courage in one hand and the Shield of Faith in the other, it's an invincible combo. The person
Okay.
who crafted this shield really knew their stuff. Time for
There's a
closing out
letter?
the next
Mhm.
relic, the Wreath of Hope. Hurry, Yin! What does it say?
Okay. Let's see here. It says, "Congratulations again to you, my little warrior. Although the bulk of your efforts were in vain, you did not give up and continued searching. Hence, this Shield of Faith is your well-deserved reward. If you ever feel lost in the future, why not take a moment and ponder on the meaning of your journey? The firm belief in our hearts shall guide us through darkness until we reach the light of hope." Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how can you find the Wreath of Hope? Bring with you your wishes and proceed to the Garden of Promise.
The garden?
The Garden of Promise. Oh,
Okay.
I think I might know where it is.
The eyes, yeah, of the characters are really beautiful in Wuthering
Then that's our
Waves.
next stop. Onwards!
that's one thing. Okay, so that's one thing that you would, you know, you would notice when you look at characters in Wuthering Waves. The
I've
eyes of
played
every
with
character, I can't zoom in here. The eyes of every character in Wuthering Waves. Well, let me just remove this. No, because she's on the blindfold. Every eyes of Jesus Christ, why would the camera lock? There we go. Every eyes of every character in Wuthering Waves is really crafted differently and exquisitely. Even the NPCs. I know that some NPCs would just have a repeat structure of their eyes because they're basically just NPCs, but they still invested enough time for for those things. That's one good thing about Wuthering Waves. It's not like Genshin. Genshin's the eyes for characters in Genshin are they are identical. They are always identical, if not super similar or just a rehash. Oh, wait, what? Why do I have this? Oh, now I get it. You're into blindfold.
This is it.
This place feels empty. There's nothing here.
It is now. But it used to be filled with irises. This is my mom's garden. She used to love flowers and would plant a lot of them when she wasn't busy. Before she left, she asked me to help look after it and said she'd come see it with me when she's back. I watered them every day, hoping they could bloom longer.
Yo, she goes out here on her
These
own.
flowers only bloom for a short time. They all withered in the end. Dad told me, "Don't be sad, sweetie. It's the natural cycle of life." I understood that, but it always reminds me of my promise to Mom. I miss her so much. Now I see this shield and sword are all treasures that Mom left me. And here, I think she probably wanted to make a wreath with me using those flowers.
Oh, Ying.
Oh,
Thank you, Encore and Rover. Actually, when I saw Dad looking sad while holding the map, I had the feeling that Mom might have left this treasure map to play a game with me. Maybe it is like what the grown-ups say. The Gateway of Wishes doesn't exist, and I may never get to see her again, talk to her, and tell her how much I've grown. But Mom must have wanted to give me a surprise. To make me happy. I am happy. Because we managed to find all the treasures she left behind together. I'll definitely find a nice place to keep this sword and shield safe. I think we should end our adventure here. Thank you, Encore and Rover.
I want to. No, I'm gonna be brave to say this.
Our captain hasn't announced the end of our adventure yet. And you're thinking about leaving already? Well, okay then. Let's call it a day right here. There's some stuff I need to wrap my head around too. I remember you asked me about the ending of the Woolly Warrior, right? Even though we finished finding the relics, Team Woolly's adventure goes on. There's still plenty of stories to tell. Oh, I know. How about you come to Encore's story session tomorrow afternoon?
Okay.
Tomorrow? You mean right here?
Yeah. If you want to find out what happens to Team Woolly, come over and listen to the rest of the story. Be there or be square.
Okay then. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yep. See you tomorrow, Ying. Do you think this is a good ending to the story?
No. No. Yes, a better one.
Yeah. After all, Ying didn't receive the wreath, and she didn't get to see her mother. Even though in the end, the little warrior did manage to collect all of the relics left by her, realizing her mother's intentions. But Encore still feels like something's missing. In this ending, she didn't even make it to the Gateway of Wishes. Just like in the story of the Woolly Warrior. What do you think? Will the Woolly Warrior's wish come true in the end?
It won't come true. What the fuck?
If it comes true, then she should be able to see her family again. After such a wonderful and interesting adventure, she must have so much to say to them. But actually, there is no true ending to Woolly Warrior's story. Remember the play Ying told us about when she showed us the treasure map?
Mm-hmm.
Ying said she'd already forgotten what most of the play was about. All she could remember was that the hero had been searching for a legendary treasure to make their wishes come true. Ha! I knew straight away that the treasure map wasn't for the Woolly Warrior's sword. But it was a gift left to her by Ying's mother.
Okay.
Want to guess how I found out?
Because of the play?
Yeah, that play was about the Woolly Warrior's story. And I remember each and every part of it because that play was a gift from my mom.
Mm.
Now time for a story from Encore.
Okay.
In this story, there are no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather, it's in a little room. Every
Mm-hmm.
night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother. Playing as the Woolly Warrior. Together, she and her mom create story after story about courage and hope. It also happens in her theater. Every day, the little girl sits below the stage. The curtain rises and the music plays. She watches her mother set everything up. Bring in the Woolly Kingdom from the story into real life. Little by little, the Woolly Kingdom becomes real. And the Woolly Warrior sets off on her adventure. She first climbs the tallest mountain.
Okay.
Looking for the legendary sword that can split mountains and seas. But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The Woolly Warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith that could break
Okay.
any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The raspberry candy her mom hid could be anywhere. Her mom recorded all the Woolly Warrior's adventures, so the Woolly Kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker.
Oh.
At the last show, just before the woolly warrior got the wreath of hope, the show ended, but there was no encore.
Oh. Wow.
Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final show of our tour, she'd take me onto the stage to make a wish.
And
She collapsed before the play ended.
oh.
I was so scared. I tried to come up with ways to make her feel better. I even kept a daily to-do list. At the time, I thought that if I stayed a good girl like the characters in the stories, Mom would get better and better.
Okay.
But her illness got worse. She didn't get better. And the Gateway of Wishes never appeared. Encore didn't know what to do anymore. Mom just asked me to sit by her bed and tell her stories. So I told her about Warrior Cosmos, Fairy Cloudy, and many other things.
Mm-hmm.
She always smiled each time. It was right around that time when Cosmos and Cloudy appeared from the stories.
Oh.
Mom told me they're a part of life, and these stories will always be with me. After she left, Encore had to become the woolly warrior, going on adventures on her own. Whether it was in the orphanage or with the Black Shores, Encore would write down everything she experienced. With these stories, Mom will know.
So
what
that's
kind of
how she
adventure
became a
Encore
resonator.
had, and all the friends Encore made. Later on, Encore wanted to continue writing the Woolly Warrior story, but this time, it's a bit different from before. Now she has her own friends that she can adventure together.
You also
to
got
find the
teary?
Gateway of
Yeah,
Wishes.
I got teary-eyed on this one.
Because finding that gateway is the only way she can tell all her stories to her mom. So she knows how well she did. That's why.
That's why you wanted to go on an
She
adventure
said
with
she
her?
had a lot to say to her mother. Oh, just like me. There's so much Encore wants to say, and so many stories that Encore wants Mom to hear. Our time with Ying reminded me of all of that. Even though Woolly Warrior's story has no true ending, will Ying's be any different? Will she be able to make her wish come true? In the end, Ying said the adventure is over, and it's just a story. She said she was happy and satisfied with that. But Encore saw that look on her face. She looked really, really sad. Encore knows how it feels. Just like how it used to be. No matter what Encore did, Mom wouldn't get any better. My stories were the only things that could make her feel happy.
Mm-hmm.
It was Mom who made me understand the power of stories. That's why after I went on this journey alone, Cosmos and Cloudy came out of the land of imagination.
She's a very powerful
And it's why
resonator
Encore told Ying that our adventure should not end like this.
to be able to manifest
Story
those.
deserves a better ending. Rover. Agreed. The story must have an ending, but what should we do? Oh, there's no way we can bring Ying's mother back. I mean, the Gateway of Wishes doesn't actually exist in real life.
I mean, we can ask Shorekeeper to do something about that part.
In the story?
I remember Cloudy said that if you ever find yourself in a pickle in real life, you can always go back to the Woolly Kingdom to search for clues. You also mentioned that's where the Gateway of Wishes is hidden, right? And you've always wanted to finish writing the story of the Woolly Warrior. This means the final stage of the story should be set inside the Woolly Kingdom.
Encore sees what you mean. Encore could invite you and Ying into the Woolly Kingdom and go on a real adventure with me, the Woolly Warrior.
Okay.
But the kingdom isn't some place you can go willy-nilly.
Yep.
That's for sure. We're a team together.
Okay.
We should make a wreath for her and let her know that our adventure is not over yet. Encore remembers it went something like this. The wreath is a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. How are we gonna make it?
Okay.
You mean Verena?
Yo.
That's right! Verena loves flowers. She's a flower's best friend. Let's see if she has any ideas.
She's gonna make an appearance. Okay. We're... God damn it, this woman is 621 meters away. Have you no shame? Why is it always so hard to find this woman? Oh wait, no, it's not hard because she's always here. Okay, I remembered. She's always here in the field of flowers. There we go.
Hi, Rover. Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been? Are you here to see the new blossoms? You'll have to wait a while. They're still a bit shy. Hey, Verena. Not exactly. We're here to ask you how we can make the Wreath of Hope. The Wreath of Hope?
She's also puzzled. Okay.
I see. You want to help finish the story Ying's mother left her and make her wish come true. But I don't know how to make such a wreath either. According to the story, this wreath is made of various kinds of flowers. It can reflect a person's thoughts, and it must blossom forever and never wither.
Yeah, that's a tough
Flowers that
condition.
reflect people's thoughts. The ones that I can think of are water lamps. These flowers emit a faint glow at night, and passers-by use them to guide their way.
Okay.
Or wintry bells. Wintry bells bloom in cold and snowy weather. Seeing them in a cold winter will definitely make you happy. It
Okay.
can also be duvetches. Due to their sweetness, they remind people of sugary candies. However, these flowers all bloom in different seasons, so it'll be hard to put them together, let alone have them blossom forever and never wither.
So how do we do that? What if we use 40?
Yeah, I remember you who created a Blake bloom for Rover that one time.
That's a bit different. Flowers
Huh?
made with Forte are just artificial creations. They can easily break up without actual substance. It's not the same as life. Every life has its own journey, from blooming to withering, recording the feelings of every moment along the way.
Okay.
Oh, I know.
Huh?
Since we can't really make a wreath of flowers exactly like the one in the story, we can make one using our feelings.
What? Are we fucking high right now? Are we high?
Exactly. When me and Mom made wreaths, she'd always ask me to pick my favorite flowers. If I was feeling happy, I would choose a bright red flower since it made my heart feel warm. And if I was feeling unhappy, I would take a blue one. At this point, it really doesn't matter what kind of flower it is. All that matters is everyone's feelings.
Okay.
We should make a wreath and tell Ying our wishes to make our dreams come true.
I see what you mean. A wreath made with feelings. With that, you can express yourself.
But how
That's
do
right.
you
Let's
prevent
make
it from
flowers that can
withering?
express our feelings. When she sees the wreath, she'll definitely realize that the story of our team is still going. This way, we can all visit the Woolly Kingdom together. And maybe our wishes can come true.
Do you mind if I help? Once you've collected enough flowers, bring them to me. I'll help you weave them into a wreath.
Great! Oh, thank you, Verena. Off we go!
The question is, yo, kid, stop running! Oh, the fuck? Did I pick the Angelica already? No, Verena.
If you find a
No.
flower,
I was aiming for the butterfly. Okay, we got what we need.
have you found the flowers you want?
I'm gonna go with the pink.
Look how pink it is. You must have been in a really good mood when you picked this one.
Okay.
And these? These are Encore's picks.
That's quite the selection, Encore. What do they all represent?
Have a look at this one. It's gold and shiny, and it matches the color of your eyes, Rover. Encore picked flowers that resemble everyone. If we put them together, they can represent our whole team.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty special. I'm sure it'll look really nice once they're all together.
Uh-huh. Oh, one more thing, Verena. Can you leave a spot here on the wreath?
Leave a spot?
It's for Ying. We don't know what kind of flower represents Ying's feelings, so we should leave a spot and let her decide which feeling to put on there.
Got it. I'll take it from here.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Verena. Rover, when the wreath is done, we can go tell Ying the rest of the story. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon.
Yep, we won't be late. Okay, wait until 1300 next afternoon. Okay, so I remember that there's a clock in this game. I have always forgotten where they placed. There we go, the clock. So 1300 the following afternoon. Before we continue, I'm also gonna lower the AC because it's fucking cold. because it was blasting at max. Okay, so 1300. Okay. Time to go back.
At your disposal.
Surrender your stuff.
I have no time for you. You're on your own, bitches. There is so much of them here. I don't understand why there's a lot of them here. Oh. Wait. Let me eliminate these guys. Would you look at that? Encore did the same thing as to what her mother did. What I remember when Encore was telling the story about how her mother was creating those pop-ups. Back in the day, there was this pretzel, Jack and Jill pretzels that you could buy in the supermarket. I'm not sure if it's still available right now in the supermarket. I have not been into a supermarket for maybe like 3 months now because I just have some groceries to deliver. Back in the day, you could actually create, you could say, pop-ups using those using the box of the Jack and Jill pretzel box itself. You just, flip it at the back, and then you get different structures and stuff. You cut them out, and then, that would serve as like a toy. When I was a kid, that was one thing that I was able to, enjoy. So people who are born in this era, I'm not sure if you're familiar with those things or if you experience those things, because most of the people who are born in this era nowadays are just, iPad or iPhone. The imagination is very, very important when you when I was a kid. And truth be told, iPhones and those iPads, they take them away.
Soar against the winds.
This is actually good. I actually like it. I actually really like this.
Rover, you're here. You're right on
What
time.
the fudge?
Encore has just set everything up. See this little stage? Cosmos and Cloudy helped me set it up. Pretty impressive, don't you think? Cloudy says, right on! That's teamwork for ya! I know this is just a small stage for storytelling. I wanted to try the way Mom used to do it. She and I started the Woolly Warrior story after all. Besides,
Hey, yo,
it'll be
Bella.
more fun this way.
You're just in time for the completion of the Woolly Warrior story.
We didn't really pinky promise.
Yeah, she'll be here.
Encore? Rover? Sorry for the wait.
Slight.
Thank you.
Because this is actually reminding me a lot of the things in the past.
Everyone ready for the story?
Ready. At this stage.
This is the small stage Encore made for the play, where the warrior's adventure continues. Does anyone remember where we last left off?
was trying to find the 3 relics, but I'm not sure if she will find them or not.
That's right! The Woolly Warrior sets out to find the 3 relics. This time, she's not alone. She tries to climb to the top of the highest mountain with her trusty companions. With the mountain being so high up, the waves raging below them, she nearly falls several times. But her friends manage to keep her steady. In the end, she obtains the legendary Sword of Courage. Later, she arrives at the beach filled with sand as far as the eye can see. She searches and searches, and all she can find are just some tiny shells. But with the help
I'm really
of her
impressed with
friends,
Wuthering
the
Waves
shield of
writers.
faith is uncovered. Only the wreath remains.
The stories are really solid.
Unfortunately, no. After reaching the mythical sea of flowers, all the flowers have withered. No matter where she searches, the wreath of hope is nowhere to be found.
Just like us.
Yet, her companions want to finish this adventure for her. They gather flowers and weave their feelings into the shape of a crown. The pink flowers are meant to make her feel happy. The blue flowers
This
are hopes
one
that she will not
just
be
stopped
scared of any
Shang-Li's.
obstacles. This wreath brings together all the feelings and emotions of the companions during their adventure. Their gift to her.
And that is the moral of this story.
Yep, but the wreath is not yet complete.
Her companions remark so. The wreath isn't fully complete.
Go guess my
It's
queen.
missing a very important flower. Ying, this wreath is missing the flower that represents your feelings and wishes.
My feelings. I know. It's missing an iris. I've always wanted Mom to see a garden full of blooming irises. But those irises have already withered.
What if we could find one?
Find one?
What if we could find an iris and the gateway of wishes? Will you want to continue on this adventure, Ying?
Of course. But I thought there was no such thing as the gateway of wishes. It only exists in the story. In the story?
Yep.
That's right. Because stories aren't just stories. When you believe in them, they'll really exist. Just like how it is now. With everyone's feelings combined into the wreath, it slowly turns into a door.
Yo,
that
she
leads
made
to
it.
the deepest parts of the Woolly Kingdom. Inside, the irises
What?
continue to bloom. So, do you believe in it and choose to continue this adventure?
What?
I believe.
Great! Off we go!
She made the fucking instance. Yeah, this is a sonorosphere. So, for if I remember, there's only a few people that. Well, technically, Rover was able to create a sonorosphere. We knew that back in Wang Long. Was it Wang Long? Where was that? Yeah, Hongzhen. Hongzhen. There was a quest here in Hongzhen. Yeah, she just summoned the sonorosphere. That really shows how powerful Encore is. It really shows how powerful Encore is. A sonorosphere is not something that you can just, do. I'll wait for you, Bella. I'll wait for you. A sonorosphere is not something that just manifests out of nowhere. It does need to fulfill certain conditions, and at the same time, it needs a lot of power and knowledge as to how to create one. So for her to be able to create a sonorosphere, it really shows how powerful Encore is. You know, she's kind of like it kind of shows right now that she's underrated. It kind of shows right now that she's underrated. Are you okay with are you okay, Bella? So yeah, we were talking about, you know, Encore being able to create a sonorosphere. For the record, if I remember correctly, sonorosphere is technically, yes, a convergence of different feelings, souls. It depends on the condition as to how it will be formed, but usually that also includes wishes. You know, wishes, desires, sonorospheres instances, we've already encountered them numerous of times. And for Encore to pull off a sonorosphere to pull us in, this kid is freaking powerful. I'm actually amazed. I am actually amazed because the first part of the Woolly Warrior story, I thought that it was just an, you know, Encore was just injecting some 40 to us, but yeah, she's like the Wuwa's version of Klee. But the thing is, you know what makes her better than Klee? Encore's story here right now gives her a better background, because, like, for example, you know, the foundation as to how she became a Resonator was actually explained here. She never had those two companions originally, but those companions actually got manifested when she was telling the stories for her mother. And this is a little bit of a spoiler for those who have not yet followed the Encore story, but you know, the two companions that Encore has just manifested out of nowhere. Yeah, she is super powerful. And, you know, I do hope Wuwa devs would give her more justice, because I'm looking at her as, you know, she's a really good Resonator since she is able to pull this off. So it's really, really good. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Is it a level 90? I wanna bring her. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Wait. I think I'm gonna be able to borrow her, I guess. We'll see. Would
you look at the sky? So this is the Woolly Kingdom.
Rover and I can be your guide. This story is gonna be longer than the last one.
True.
It looks like there'll be more puzzles to solve and more monsters to fight. And the door to make wishes should be in the deepest part. What are your orders, Captain?
But to think of it this way. For them to explain the sonorosphere to a kid as a Woolly Kingdom. The kid does not even know that she went inside the sonorosphere, which is, to be honest, you know, normally it's supposed to be dangerous. But for this time around, you know, we know it's safe.
I want to find the Gateway of Wishes and then see my mom again.
Let's get going.
Would she's oh yeah, we can borrow Encore. Okay, we're gonna use Encore. I mean, I think it's supposed to be childlike in a way. Yeah, it is. But, you know, to think that someone, or to think Wuwa would use a sonorosphere like this as a way to tell a story that is not, you know, not dark or something. Because, to be honest, Ying's mother, we know that she passed away because of, you know, the nature of her job. But at the same time, this is basically a story of a normal person, you know? This is basically a story of a normal person. And then it also shows that Encore was a normal person to begin with. And it was just that, much like the powers in Wuthering, rather in Genshin, a Resonator's ability is awakened by their will and their wishes.
No worries. We can use that platform down there to fly across.
Yeah, I'm not gonna land here. I am a noob.
Woohoo!
Wait, she has a woohoo. Was that right? She has a woohoo. You're gonna take a small break and make HSR story.
Finders keepers.
We're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be doing Bernie's. Can I do the quest? Oh, then I mean, you can say that way. You can still say that way. You're gonna make it. No, it's still okay. It's still valid. Okay, so when it comes to conversational English, you can even say that. You're gonna take a small break and make HSR story. Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the difference of knowing languages, right? That's the difference of knowing languages. That's why I really hate textbook English. I hate textbook English, and I love conversational English. Because if you learn textbook English, yeah, sure, grammar, but then when you start doing conversations, you're gonna sound robotic. But then, how about learning conversational English? Then you would see that some words were used in such a way. That's why I was not confused when you did say that you're gonna make HSR story. You're basically gonna do the story itself.
There's a puzzle.
Use splash attack to make pattern. Okay.
Encore knows what to do. Encore played these with Mom before. All we need to do is match the patterns on the wall and it'll open a secret door.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the most important puzzles in Woolly Warrior's story.
Oh shit. No, it's supposed to be black, white. There we go.
It's open. Great job, Rover. Let's go inside.
No worries.
An airstream. We can use it to fly up.
Looks like we've reached the end. That was fun. I'll have to tell Mom about it when I see her. It's another one of those puzzles. I know. Let's look around for clues.
This is really fun. This is actually really fun. Not gonna lie. I keep clicking by accident on video call.
Wow.
That's okay.
Solved it in one go?
That is okay. Okay, so another puzzle. Wait, give me one moment. I need OBS to be visible on the second monitor. Okay, there we go.
There are so many monsters.
They're not stopping anything.
Yeah. Mom gave me this sword that can cut through anything. Take this!
Oh, she even fought as well. That was actually nice.
Leave me alone.
Yo.
Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
Is it another path? Oh, no. Oh, it is another path.
Let's race.
But okay, so let's remember the pattern. 6 whites and black sheeps. Okay. So just black sheeps. It's not gonna. It's not hard.
Sounds like an airstream appeared. Let's head back and check it out.
Are we flying again?
Yay! Fly time! Time for
Okay.
Encore's aerial recon.
Yo.
Let's race.
Okay, so the puzzle is here. The question is, what is... Oh, okay, so this is the last part. So we need to go up in order to solve the puzzle.
The wind is so strong. Is it taking us straight to the Gateway of Wishes?
It's taking us to Dora. Yo, okay.
What happened here?
Don't worry. Stuff like this happens all the time. This means the story of the Woolly Kingdom is changing. But that's not enough to beat the warriors.
Yep, let's go.
There has to be more, right? Time for Encore's aerial recon.
How do I solve the other puzzle? I kind of want to solve the other puzzle.
Monsters? I'm not scared. I have Mom's sword and shield with me.
Yeah, claw it. I just realized if I'm gonna need pyro characters, I can use Encore together with Shang Li. Because I have Encore. No, I want to solve the other puzzle. I will be honest, I want to solve the other puzzle. What the fuck? How do I... I want to solve the other puzzle. No, you can't go back. You can't go back. Why can't I go back?
Finders keepers.
No. Okay, we're gonna try land. Oh, you real? Let me check. Let me check. If you could go back.
Let's race.
I really want to go back. I really want to go back. So you can't. You can't go back. Oh, you can. You can. You can. No, no. They really will not allow you to go back. Is there a way for me to go back? Yeah, I can't reach it. I can't reach it. If there is a way for me to reach that point at the very least. Oh wait, I know who. No! I forgot.
Thawing harmony.
Wait, I think I know.
Bask in starlight. Onwards.
Yo, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. It's possible. It's possible. There is a no, they don't. Okay, they really don't want us to go back. They really don't want us to go back.
As far as the eye
can see. Would these be enough?
I found a way to slightly glitch it, and then they don't want us to go back.
Feeling stuck? Why don't we search around for clues?
I missed on one loot. I missed out on one loot. I will be honest. Because there was a puzzle there earlier. I don't know how to solve it. Yo! Fuck! I thought that was enough. Okay, so they really want it that way. Okay, they really want it that way.
We're almost there. After passing every trial set before him, the Flower of Hope is finally within the warrior's reach behind this door. Maybe this door leads to the Gateway of Wishes, where countless warriors once hoped to pass through to have their wishes come true. And now, the warriors will find out what kind of monsters or treasures are hidden behind the door. Is everyone ready?
Ready. I'll be able to see my mom soon.
Right. Through the door we go.
Okay. Bring the story to a fitting end.
Out of nowhere, a group of gold puffs appear. But they are no match against the mighty warriors. With the sword of courage in their hands, there's no fear holding them back as they slice through these monsters with the monster strike.
Let's give Encore a bit of a boost.
Strong. Now, our warriors know victory is ours.
Yo, what? Shorekeeper inside the bubble.
I'm fine.
That didn't hurt at all. Here we go again. Leave that away.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Iris is a mom's favorite. I want her to see it too.
We should make our wish.
Yes.
Look! Because of the brave warrior's wishes, the story has a happy ending. Your wish has come true. She can tell her everything now. Mom, there's so much I wanted to tell you. So many new stories you need to hear. Oh.
It's a very happy story.
That that was a lot. That was a lot to take in.
Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
That's how you tell a fucking story.
And just like that, the little warrior's wish has come true. Put in a perfect ending to this adventure story. The warrior finally gets to meet her mother, telling her all the stories and words she has always wanted to tell. But the warrior's journey won't end here, as the path ahead is a long one.
Encore, Rover, thank you both so much. I finally got to see her, and we talked so much. I told her how much I've missed her, how I found the treasures she left behind, and how I met both of you. I never thought I'd see her again. So, I want you to have this. Yes. I know you still have more adventures ahead. So I'd like this wreath to keep you company. I want to go back and tell my dad this story now. And tell him what my mother said to me. So, this is where we say goodbye.
Be sure to share our story with everyone.
I will. Goodbye.
Time for another feedback session from the audience. What do you think of this story?
Yeah, it was good. It was freaking good.
Encore loves this ending. The woolly warrior finally fulfilled her wish, and she got to tell her mother all her stories about the companion she got to meet. Who she went on adventures with, defeating all kinds of monsters that stood in their way. Their search for the sword and shield as a team, and how they put together the Wreath of Hope. We've been to many places together, but there's so much more to go, and so many adventures and stories to write about. These stories are an extension of life. They are. Yeah, stories with happy endings. Mom said the same thing.
Yep, it was. It
Encore
was.
had never thought of such an ending when telling the Woolly Warrior story in the past. I really enjoyed how it ended. The story of the woolly warrior's search for the relics is finished. And my vacation is about to end. It's time to head back to Black Shores.
And don't forget to finish your homework.
Oh, enough with the homework already. No biggie. Even though this story is over, Encore will make sure to prepare a new adventure next time we meet. Let's be on the same team together. And you can still be the captain. Wanna do a pinky promise?
Oh wait, I should have used reach out your hand. Oh, there we go.
Promise that we'll write as many stories as we can together.
I will not miss out on this.
As a team. Pinky promised.
Okay. That was really worth it. That is absolutely worth it. Companion story. There we go. Encore.
Don't forget our pinky promise. There are so many adventures and so many stories just waiting for us.
Hey Akane, yeah, I saw that you played it.
Can be fatal to a memo keeper.
There were a lot of ninjas cutting onions.
As the protagonist, you will surely
Okay.
be able to unveil the truth
Um,
behind the numerous layers of foreshadowing.
I'm gonna pause this one here. Let me just lower the volume on my end. So, Akane, yesterday I also did that, and for me, it is actually very. You can say it's a very, very tragic. It is actually very, very tragic for me because last Friday, when I did my stream last Friday, 7 p.m. Philippine Standard Time, my mother passed away just this Friday. And doing the Encore story brought back a lot of memories. Memories when I was still a child. Especially the cutouts that Encore's mother created. So in our family, I'm the only one who was interested in art. And back then there was this Jack and Jill pretzel snack that we would buy in the supermarket or the grocery. And at the back of it would be some things that we can cut out. And that reminded me of that time. So yeah. The Encore story did hit me very hard. I don't have really good relationships with my family, especially with my mother, with everything that happened. So, you know, it's really out there. So I do need to edit the Encore story, to be honest, and insert this particular part of the stream at the end of it, because it's actually really good. And I do love the Encore story. So out of all the stories now in Wuthering Waves, the Encore story is the most memorable for me because of, you know, how things transpired and whatnot on my end. So yes, definitely Ninjas Cutting Onions. I did not expect the story would be like that, and I really do love the Encore story. It's the best story so far for me. Going to her funeral, sadly I can't, because the thing is, I am not in good relations with the family members on her side of the family. there will be a lot of arguments, and I wish to avoid that, especially that, you know, my mom passed away. I've already spoken to my siblings regarding about it. I will be visiting my mother in the Columbary a few months from now. That would actually be by next year when I move back to the main city. So I will be visiting my mother around that time together with some friends. And right now I'm just I'm giving them space. I am not the person that needs to be there. I don't want to have some arguments or whatever it is that would, bring the atmosphere, or you could say, the feel of everything in a bad way. I want my mother's wake to be as peaceful and as meaningful for them.